It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next.
16, Philadelphia Phillies.
Catfish Hunter gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. Got an ERA in the low 3s. And hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Adam Eaton will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Rodriguez is up with it. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Batting fourth,
Sammy Vaccaro will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. And A-Rod will make the catch to retire this. Matt Harvey gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, when he seems to get in trouble, that's when he bears down. He's actually got a lower batting average against with runners in scoring position. That tells you a lot about what type of competitor he is.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Harvey gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
batting second.
Derek Norris will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Well, he didn't have a very good month last month.
Oh, look at Gonzalez. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting third baseman.
Alex Rodriguez will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
The windup and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit. Hunter Pence will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Just really free and easy out there in this first inning. He threw that ball right by him.
And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Wellington Castillo will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Hit down the third baseline. And this is past A-Rod at third, a fair ball. John Jaso will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home has been much better once he gets out on the road. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. A step on the bag for one. To second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead. Catfish looks in. Here it is on 0-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. Carrasco is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the right
Jake
fielder,
Marisnick into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Yonder Alonso will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
Well, he's been having a pretty good year, but he's been slumping just a little bit at the plate recently. We got to see if he's going to pick it up in this game.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Steve Pearce will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Michael Franco will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Eaton is under it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Rod Carew will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Adam Eaton will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Paul Konerko will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Up next for Atlanta.
So a solo shot here for Paul Konerko. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Robinson has it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Eduardo Nunez will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. This is skied out toward right. Marisnik is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting 9th, catcher
Luis Carrasco will stand in. Back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Harvey's ready. 0-1 on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Jackie Robinson will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Good job of going the other way. Almost felt like he was looking to go the other way, trying to drive it to the opposite field. Let's see if he does the same thing here.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Number 3.
Derek Norris will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Harvey over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Wellington Castillo is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now a fly ball here, not hit all that well out toward Pence in right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's John Jaso now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Norris ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting.
A solo shot here to left. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it. A-Rod, 2 gone. Jake Marisnick will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Marisnick.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Marisnick is there to put this one away, so a good job of getting A-Rod on just one pitch.
Right fielder,
Hunter Pence is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That evens it up 1-1. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Looped out toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Line softly out toward left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
Now batting,
Steve Pearce will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This is line to left. Vaccaro is there. Let's see if they test it. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
now batting, center fielder,
Digging in to try it again. Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Harvey pauses. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned. Rod Carew heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. On the ground up the middle, and that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Adam Eaton will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. In now, Paul Konerko. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a curveball in for a strike. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Lined back over second, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there. Sammy Vaccaro will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners are at second and third with one down. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting, catcher.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Catfish comes set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Carrasco waits on it, and the 2-out threat will not come to. Eduardo Nunez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Luis Carrasco.
Striding into the box, Luis Carrasco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. Derek Norris stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 5-1 contest. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP Alex Rodriguez. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marisnik moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. John Jaso makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Marwin Gonzalez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Hunter Strickland will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Marwin Gonzalez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Swing and a liner. Pulled toward right center field. Franco is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run. Eric Ibar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The right fielder, number 12.
Jake Marisnik will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Up next for Atlanta,
Rod Carew is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Hunter Pence will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
now batting.
Yonder Alonso will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Gonzalez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman
Steve Pearce digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Grounded to third. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to Konerko will be in time, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're down 7-1. Adam Eaton is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
In there, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Paul Konerko will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And there's a swing and a miss by Konerko. Just needs to make contact now, down 0-2. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's a little chopper up the middle. A bare-handed pickup. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Center fielder,
Maikel Franco stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Harvey steps into his windup. 1-0 on its way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Carew backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit to short. There's Ibar. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher
Luis Carrasco will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ball game, and that's why he's on top.
Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Phillies down in order. They're down. Wellington Castillo comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta,
John Jaso is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Greg Holland will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Ibar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Norris sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Jackie Robinson will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Grounded back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Stepping in, Derek Norris. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And the Phils know that one key hit here could make a big impact on the outcome of the ballgame.
Tap fouled at home plate. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the flip will go to the second baseman covering, but meanwhile both runners are able to advance 90 feet here. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, but this time if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good chance at an RBI because right now the infield's playing back.
Marisnick is there. Let's see if they test it. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Yonder Alonso is in to try and get that second run of the inning across as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping them out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Men on third with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. Jake Marisnick will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Holland's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. 1-2. Ground ball right side. Backhanded. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
Rod Carew ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Adam Eaton ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Drilled to first, fielded by Pierce, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Tom Wilhelmsen is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Striding in to start the 9th, Steve Pierce, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Castillo finds it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
center fielder number 7.
Michael Franco stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, he's not letting them get a gauge on anything here on those first 3 pitches. He saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost anything on a 1-2 pitch.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting,
Eduardo Nunez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
up next for Philadelphia.
Luis Carrasco digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Into the seats, 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 2 out with the man at first. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as